I'm Leah Musgrave with TexAx.com alongside head volleyball coach Laura Kuhn. Coach Kuhn, you guys went 1-2 on the tournament this weekend at the OU Invitational. What will be your takeaways and how will you guys move forward after a tough tournament this weekend?
We learned a lot in those moments. You learn how you respond. I think we actually had a decent response because that 5-set match was pretty challenging, but we had moments and we had to execute in those end game moments. We come out, we win 25-12, and that's execution. So the good and bad of it is we know the standard that we can hold them to. Now it's being consistent. So it's positive, and it's something that's what we have to work forward. So you have to be able to execute in all moments.
Now that the non-conference portion of your schedule is over, what will be your biggest takeaways from the first portion of the season?
Those things that we learned about our team, the end game, knowing how to manage the momentum when you're playing teams of all styles, and learning how to take that confidence. So if we give people confidence, taking that away and learning to feel that momentum and when you need to take control again.
You mentioned that you guys were able to bond a lot over the weekend, and now that you've been here for some time, I'm sure you've had the time to really get to know the girls on your team. So what specifically have you learned about your team so far?
When you travel and you're on the road, there's more opportunities to meet with them and talk just individually and interact with them. You're on a bus for 6 hours. So the games you can play, the conversations you have, even after that loss on Saturday night, like just going and sitting with a couple of them and talking to them, you want to know where they're coming from. So that to me, I was joking, but I was like, I want to bus everywhere because you have that time together, because that's when you're going to learn each other, and they need to learn that with each other when they're playing. But us as coaches, I love that aspect, getting to know them and learning what makes them tick and having those conversations so we can learn for this week and you can move forward and know what to expect, what they're feeling in those moments, and how we can respond differently.
Speaking of this week, you guys open up SEC play on Wednesday against Arkansas. What are your expectations, not only for Wednesday, but also for the rest of the season?
Our execution. I want to see us execute longer. So it's all about consistency, and that execution, we know we have it. So now it's putting that on them, the challenge to execute for a whole match. One step at a time, but execute what you guys are capable of doing and then carry it through. So that is our goal. That's our vision.
Well, Coach Kuhn, it's always a pleasure. Looking forward to watching you play on Wednesday night.
Thank you.
I'm Leah Musgrave with TexAx.com with Coach Laura Kuhn.